field goal attempts tonight. 21 out of 22. I'm sure he's going to break a record tonight for field goal percentage efficiency. He has scored 44 points in the game.
Yeah, he was just a scoring machine, particularly against Memphis, March 26, 1973. I was 5 years old, and it was just part of my childhood. I mean, when Memphis played, we were there. I just remember the excitement of all the adults around me. Like when you went to the games, I knew that Memphis was a really good team. I mean, it was just more of a sense. I didn't really know what was going on as far as a concept of what the Final Four was or what college basketball was. I just knew that that was the team I rooted for, and they were playing to be the best team, or as my dad would tell me, they were playing to be number one. It was very frustrating for a 5-year-old to not understand why. I mean, to me, like Larry Finch and Larry Keenan and Ronnie Robinson, they were the best players on Memphis. I mean, they were like my first sports heroes. I mean, they were like gods to me, and they always won. And the announcers kept going on and on about this Bill Walton guy. And, you know, I guess I'm 5 years old. I don't know. And I just couldn't understand why Memphis's players could not stop this guy. And he just kept scoring. He went 21 for 22 from the field, scored 44 points. Most of it was just throwing the ball to him inside. And he just would not miss. And we just didn't have anyone big enough. Memphis didn't have anyone big enough to stop him. I mean, the game was close. It was tied at halftime, and then the second half, it just snowballed where they just could not stop this guy. And it was really frustrating when you're 5 years old and you can't understand why someone is beating the team that you're rooting for, and you don't really have any concept of your team losing going into that game. I mean, you just can't imagine somebody doing that ever again, especially with the parity, the way college basketball is now. But it was just a dominant, when you go back and I think, oh boy, Memphis just played probably the most dominant team in the history of basketball. I mean, kind of takes away a little the pain, the sting of losing. So they got a great program. They've won 100 NCAA championships as the only institution to do that. You know, you have to respect that part of it, but, you know, when somebody breaks your heart when you're 5 years old, you probably never really forget.